Post-it notes, they're an indispensable part of our daily lives, from reminding us of important meetings to jotting down a quick note to a friend. But what if I told you that the world's most popular office product, something we all take for granted, was actually invented by complete accident? Yep, that's right. The Post-it note as we know it today was never meant to exist. It all began in 1968 at 3M, a huge company known for its innovation. One of their scientists, Dr. Spencer Silver, was working on developing a super strong adhesive that could stick to almost anything. But instead of creating a super strong glue, he accidentally invented something completely different. A glue that was very weak. In fact, it was so weak that it couldn't hold anything in place for very long. Total failure, or so they thought for a longer time that they might admit. But Dr. Silver couldn't help but be fascinated by his creation. He realized that the adhesive had potential, but it needed to be used for something where temporary sticking was a benefit. So he started brainstorming how it could be used. But at first, no one really understood the idea. They still thought it was a mistake. This is Art Fry. Art Fry had a problem. He was a big fan of singing in the choir, but he had one issue. When he needed to find the right pages in his hymn book during rehearsals, he could never keep them in place. He'd use paper clips and bookmarks, but nothing was ideal. Fry thought, what if I used Silver's adhesive to create small, movable markers that could stick but also be removed without tearing the pages? And just like that, the first prototype of the Post-it note was born, a small, yellow square of paper that could stick to things, be removed, and used again without leaving any residue. But getting the product onto the market wasn't easy. 3M wasn't convinced. They didn't think people would buy something so simple. But Fry and Silver were determined to prove that their invention was more than just a fun idea. They began distributing free samples to people, and that's when the magic really started to happen. People became obsessed. They started using Post-it notes for everything, at work, at home, with schoolwork. They were easy to use, reusable, and came in the perfect colors. Soon, Post-it notes weren't just a new product, they became a necessity. So the next time you slap a Post-it note on your screen, your calendar, or maybe even your friend's back, because why not? Just remember that a total lab mistake and a choir singer's genius idea gave us one of the most iconic office inventions ever. It's wild how a little sticky glue and some out-of-the-box thinking turned into something we all can't live without. So, what's the next crazy idea that could change the world? Who knows? Maybe it's right in front of us, and maybe it's just one mistake away. This was actually my first video.
What?
If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe and let us know if you have some feedback. See you next time.